Good evening, hockey fans. For tonight's NHL matchup, as your Utah Hockey Club finished out their road trip in Dallas to take on the Stars tonight. Lineups for tonight's game, looking at Utah first. Keller, Hayton, Schmaltz on that top line. McBain, Cooley, Gunther on the second. O'Brien, Bukestad, Kraus on the third. Maselli, Stenlin, Kerfoot on the fourth. Sergachev, Mata on the top pairing for Utah. Cole, Kesselring on the second. Valimaki, Kolyachonok rounding out that D line for Utah, and Vamelka in net tonight. Looking over at the Stars, Robertson, Hintz, and Dodonov on that top line. Ben, Duchesne, Johnston on the second. Steele, Bork, and Stankoven on the third. Beck, Huru, and Blackwell on the fourth. Heiskanen and Labushkin on that top line for Dallas. Lindell and Lundqvist on the second. Harley and Dumba on the third. And Ottinger in net tonight for Dallas. This is the third of four meetings for these two clubs. Dallas taking the first two. That's where I'm getting the two from. Knew it was in there somewhere. We'll see if Utah can go 500 on this road trip, or at the very least get a win against Dallas this season. Opening draw, one back by Dallas just for a second. That one pushed right into the Dallas end by Utah, tied up in the left side corner. Utah trying to dig away out, but Dallas will regain control. Looks like Duchesne with it, trying to pass out that one up, not able to. Schmaltz, that one stolen away, trying to get that up to Keller, not able to. Bushkin will race forward behind the net. Looking to push that out left side, they will. It'll end up back in neutralized. Keller, he'll push that back to Mata in the Utah end. Looking to push that up wide into the Dallas end, stopped by Heiskanen though. Utah will pick it up and neutralize. Mata, quick pass across shot. Cooley the one there. McBain looking for one in front, won't find it. That one bounces all the way out of the Dallas zone. Utah looking for a quick rush back in. It's Kesselring up the right side. He'll leave that back for Cooley. Cooley dancing on that right side. He'll push that back to Gunther. A quick shot. That one saved by Ottinger, but not able to keep the save there. Dallas able to move that one out of the zone regardless. Dallas looking to push that one up out of their own end. Dodonov racing for it to the Utah side. Cole pushes that out, but Dallas trying to move it up through neutralize. Bad change, and Dallas able to regain control of it. Stankoven with it. He'll leave that back. Quick pass up to Ben. Stankoven looks for one from an angle. Won't find it. Tied up in that left side corner now. Stankoven takes a shot. That one saved in front by Vamelka. Or not Stankoven, Robertson, the one with all those shots. Already can't read the numbers. Dallas back in their own end, looking to push that up their neutral ice. They will, but Utah will keep that one going deep in their own zone. Valimaki, a quick little pass across. Valimaki looking to dump that one in far right side. Will end up left corner. Dumba looking to push that one out right side. Dallas tied up against the boards, though. Utah push it right back to the right side dot, but Dallas able to regain control. They'll push it up. Sergachev battling for it, but not able to regain control. Dallas, quick pass in front. Shot, that one saved. Looks like that one hits up into the netting. Doesn't though. Hits the glass and bounces up instead. Harley, the one coming up from the point to take that shot as that bounces all the way back down to the Dallas blue line. Looking to push that one up quickly. They'll regain control and push it right back to their own end. They'll hold for a change though. Harley up the left side in his own zone. Looking to move this one out. Be left back. Heiskanen moving up with speed up the left side and the Utah end. Looks for a shot from an angle. That one doesn't go anywhere. It ends up behind the net. Keller will pick it up along the right side boards. Looking to feed that one all the way back down to Kerfoot. He'll get to it first. No icing on that one. Tries to dump that one behind the Dallas net. Labushkin able to stop that, but Stenlin in the corner with pressure. Keller looking to push that one around. Won't be able to. Be tied up along the right side boards in the Dallas end. Back down to the right side corner. Huru fighting for it, able to get that one out of the zone, but Utah regain control in neutral ice. Mata with it. Quick pass over to Schmaltz up the left side. He'll slow, looking for a long pass over to Keller. That one takes a bounce into the left side corner instead. Heiskanen looking to clear. He will. It'll bounce to Kesselring right at the center dot. He'll move that back to the Utah zone, looking for a quick pass up through neutral ice. 16:45. Long pass to Hayton in the left side corner. Won't end up to anybody but Dallas. Moving back up the other way with speed. Trying to cut in, looking for a backhand. That one saved. Ben, the one with the shot there, kept in. Another quick shot from the right side in that Dallas zone, or from the Dallas point there. Long pass across to Lindell. He'll leave that back. Shot. That one goes wide. Again, looking for a quick rebound. Vamelka able to make both saves. That one squeaks out to the Utah players there as that one squeaks out of the zone. Lundqvist, the one back down from the point, making that quick shot there. 16-10 now. Lindell, he'll chip that in left side into the Utah zone. Sergachev looks like able to pick that one, or it doesn't matter. Dallas pick that one right back up at the line. Trying to find a centering pass, won't be able to. Quick shot from Dumba. That one goes wide. It'll end up left side corner. Robertson fighting to get that one in front. Hartley will pick it up at the line. He'll give that over to Dumba, moving up to the right side dot. Quick shot, looking for a tip. Won't find it. Kept in the Utah zone, though. Harley trying to push that one in front. Gunther, pass trying to get back to him to clear the zone. Won't be able to. Quick pass deflect off in front. Looking for some quick passes in front from Dallas. Won't be able to do much as both teams just scrambling in front of the net for it. Dumba looking to get that one at the right side point kept in. Gunther will keep it. Will be pushed back to the Dallas zone's quick entry. Robertson moving up the left side to leave that back. Quick shot. That one goes wide for Johnston. That one finally hits up into the netting. Play finally blown dead. 15-18 left in the first now. Both teams with some great opportunities off the rush here. You know, a lot of give and go so far. Utah's had some great chances. Then Dallas answers back equally right up the other way. You love to see it. This should be a very good hockey game. Utah especially is going to be looking for to continue the win streak of one, I guess. But we'll talk about that more later. Left side draw, one back by Dallas. Heiskanen to push that one in front. Vamelka trying to push that to the right side instead. Will end up in the right corner. Dallas to regain control. Back down to the right side point for Lyubushkin. Heiskanen now with it left side. Hits a body in front. Tries to deflect that one into the middle. Instead, Bukestad will chip that one into the Dallas zone left side. Lyubushkin looking to clear it out right side. He'll get up to Dallas. Here's Steele, it looks like, trying to cut in with it. Not able to. Bork fighting for it. He'll get that back to the right side point. Lyubushkin, a quick shot. That one ends wide. Looking for a rebound. Won't find it. And Krause able to pick that one up and move it out of the Utah zone. Looking to push that right side. Bukestad with it. Looking for a tip in front. Ottinger able to make the saves right back to Cole. Another quick shot. That one saved again by Ottinger. Kessering, he'll keep that one in. He'll end up to the left corner. Utah able to regain control of it. Maselli looking to push that to the right side corner. Nobody there as they go for a change. Dallas on the second attempt there will clear that one out. Not able to on the first. Maselli pressured. He'll get that to center ice. Utah regains control. They'll push that into the right side corner. Heiskanen and Kerfoot racing for it. They'll end up to Stenlin and Lyubushkin instead. Valimaki looking for a in-between-the-legs pass in front there. Looking for a tip, won't find it. Kept in by Maselli. He'll push that around the Dallas net. He'll end up to the right side corner. For Kerfoot, he'll get that to Stenlin as they switch sides. Stenlin pushing that behind the Utah net. He'll end up in the left side corner. Heiskanen able to get to it first, trying to get that to Lyubushkin. Utah fighting to keep that one in the zone. Kolyachonok racing up to. Not able to, but tied up on the right side corner just for a second, though. Dallas finally able to clear that one back down to the Utah end. 13-22 now left in the first. Utah racing back up, left side with it. Hayton looking to push that one back down to the line. Not able to. Dallas will steal, moving up with it. Trying to cut across. It's Johnston. Behind the net now. Looking for a pass in front to him. Sergachev able to pass that one away. Trying to poke that one up to Hayton. That one will get up to Schmaltz, and Utah able to clear that one up out of their zone. Not able to get it into the Dallas end, though. They'll pick it right back up. Ben trying to get a pass across. That one hits a body. Not able to find Duchesne on that one. Rung all the way around in the Utah zone. They'll keep control of it, though. Hayton, he'll double back as Utah goes for a change. 12:40 left in the first. Shot sitting 3-1 in favor of Dallas. Long pass up through neutral ice. McBain forced to just dump that into the Dallas end on net, so it wouldn't have been icing regardless. Harley and Harley and Cooley fighting for it. Long pass up by Dallas. One-on-one, though, it doesn't matter. It'll end up in the right corner. Cole trying to get that one out. Gunther will grab it instead, looking to clear that to neutral ice. He will. Harley will pick it up instead. Harley pressured by Cooley back in the Dallas zone. Cooley able to steal that one away. Gets that to McBain, not able to hold that pass, though. It'll end up to Dumba, looking to clear that one up to neutral ice. Tries to find the open Dallas player right at the Utah blue line, but that pass just goes wide. Ring looking to push that one up back into the Dallas zone. They will, but Labushkin will get to it first in the right side corner, looking to clear it out right side. They will, as Steele's able to leave that one back at the red line. He'll pick it back up for himself, as Stankoven's not able to grab it. Tied up by O'Brien. He'll end up back to Steele. He'll push that behind the net for Bork. Back to the left side corner. Land that back to Heiskanen. Quick shot. Vamelka able to make that save in front. Valimaki will get to it, looking to clear it. He'll get it up to Bukestad, and he'll be the one to clear it. Heiskanen trying to get that pressure off, or O'Brien trying to pressure on Heiskanen there, not able to. Kerfoot with speed gets that into the Dallas zone, forced to push that all the way around. Sergachev, he'll get that back to the left side point. Quick shot, hits Labushkin in front. Stankoven able to pick that one away. Tied up by Mata, and will end up back to the Utah zone, but Utah will control. Jump back, Mata with it now. Circling his own zone. He'll get it over to Sergachev. 11 minutes left in the first now. Looking for a long pass up to Stenlin. Hits a body, bounces right to Dumba. Dallas trying to get this into the Utah zone. Will end up behind their net. Utah, bad pass from him. Dallas able to push that one back around. Beck the one to push that around. Doesn't matter. Utah regain control, moving up out of their own zone. Schmaltz with it. He's got Keller. Keller up the right side, forces chip it in. Schmaltz trying to move that through everybody. Too many Dallas players, though. They're able to clear that right side. Quick pass up. Ben moving up through the middle. Looks for another backhand in front. Vamelka with the save, and he'll hold. What an exciting game this has been so far. Just rushes back and forth between both teams. Shots sitting, or the score bug might be broke again. Wouldn't surprise me. Shots sitting 6-1 in favor of Dallas. What a game this has been so far. 10:21 left in the first. You're listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801 Utah Hockey Radio. We'll be back after the short commercial break. .21 left in the first. Good rushes between both teams. Still scoreless, as been a goaltending's been the big thing so far. Ottinger making some good saves when he has to, but Vamelka really keeping Utah in it so far. Should be an exciting match. Utah looking for revenge as Dallas takes the first two games of the season set. 2-1 December 2nd and 3-2 December 23rd. I can read numbers. So we'll see if they can win this one tonight and continue their road streak. Mata pushes that one up right side. Will end up left side corner. Utah trying to regain control. Back to Schmaltz right side. Broken stick on Hayton there. Not able to get into the play. Utah able to keep that one in the zone, though. Will end up back to Keller in the left side corner. Looks for Schmaltz in front. Nice defense from Lindell there to pick that stick up just in time to prevent Keller or Schmaltz. I already forgot who from getting that one on net. Doesn't matter. Kept out of the net. Utah trying to chip this one back into the Dallas end. Won't be able to. Lindell pick it up. Quick pass up by him. Tied up in neutral ice, though. It'll end up back down right side corner for Gunther in the Utah end. Pushing up over the blue line. Good defense back from Dallas, though, to push that puck away from him. Labushkin trying to get this one out left side. Able to. Heiskanen moving up the left side now. Forced behind the net. He'll dump that puck back for Dodonna, not able to grab that one though, as Cooley steals that one away back in his own zone. Long pass up to Gunther, throws that one on net. Ottinger will hold for the save. Yeah, shot sitting 6-4 now in favor of Dallas. 9:06. Are we really going back to commercial again? There's no way we're already going back to commercial. We just went to commercial. Oh, good lord. 9:06 is the advertisers need to get paid. Still tied at 0. I guess we'll be back after the short commercial break. You're listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801 Utah Hockey Radio. .906 left in the first. It's been a very quick game so far. Only 3 face-offs, excluding the one that's about to happen after play is stopped on that last one. But just rushes back and forth between both teams. Goalies making the saves, but not holding the saves. A lot of rebounds bouncing out. We'll see if any team can take advantage of that. Because I know Utah a couple nights ago, I believe it was the Seattle game, was taking advantage of those shots, just throwing them at the net, looking for rebounds. Seattle especially was doing it, and Utah was taking advantage later in the period. Left side draw, one back by Utah. Quick shot, that one goes wide. Dallas able to get that one out of their own zone. Will end up back down to the Utah end, where they will regain control. Valimaki with it. He'll leave that back for Kolyachonok. Looking for a quick pass up the right side. Will end up to Kraus. Trying to find Bukestad with it. Back down to the Utah end it goes. Kolyachonok to pick it up. Back over to Valimaki again. They'll try the left side this time. They'll chip it up out of play instead. Play blown dead. 8:36 left in the first. Yeah, been a very big defensive game so far as well between both teams. Because, yeah, it's been rushes back and forth. But especially looking at block shots, Utah 8-3 in favor of them. So if they can keep this defense up, maybe continue the kind of, I guess, how much the defense was in the play of that Calgary game. From what I heard from it, I couldn't listen to too much of it, but it seemed like in the pregame they were talking that defense was doing a lot of getting in the play and then additionally playing good defense. So if they can keep that up tonight, we'll see what happens. Dallas pushes that one back into the Utah zone just for a second, though. Kerfoot looking to push that up right side. Will be tied up in neutral ice instead. Dallas up the other way with speed. Borks cuts in front, looks for the net, misses it wide entirely as both the Utah defensemen in front catch an edge and just fall. Back to the right side corner. Utah able to regain control. Bad pass to the middle, but Kerfoot will pick it up just fine. Over to Stenlund now, looking for a shot right side on Ottinger. He won't pick up he'll make the save, won't catch the rebound. That's what I'm looking for there. Utah keep this one in. Mata looking for one. Will end up wide instead. Kerfoot left side throws that one in front. Will end up back down to Stenlund looking for a deflection in front to Maselli. Won't find it. He'll push that. It'll be kept along the right side boards. Both teams digging away at it. Harley and Bork trying to find it. It'll end up back down to the Utah end as Dallas able to clear that one out. Hayton, fresh from the bench. Cuts up left side, forces dumping around instead. Mata trying to race for it. Ottinger able to slow that one. He'll leave that for Harley. Over to Heiskanen, and that one cleared up out of the Dallas end. Harley with it, trying to cut through the middle. He'll leave it to Ben down at left side point. Throws that one wide. Heiskanen looking for one, won't find it. Utah trying to push that one up out of their own zone. They will just for a second, though. Bad passing out of their zone. Doesn't matter. Dallas bobbles with it, neutralized. Utah back up in the Dallas zone. Looking for a deflection in front. That one will bounce to the left side corner. Schmaltz push that one front for Kesselring. That one goes wide. Kesselring back down to the point with it now. Cole, quick pass over to Schmaltz. Looks for one in front. Won't find it. Hayden back to Schmaltz. Trying to get that one back to Keller. Won't find it. Ben will grab it instead. Kept in the zone by Kesselring just for a second, though. Duchesne up the right side. Trying to cut in front of both Utah defenders. Won't find it. Bounce down to the left side point. Nobody there. But Lindell will pick it up back in the Dallas zone. 6:25 left in the first now. Stankoven cutting in with it. Looks for one in front. Won't find it. That's not Stankoven at all. That's Harley. Those aren't even the right numbers. Kept in at the right side point. Lindell throws that one in front. Saved by Vamelka. Utah looking to push that one out of the zone. They will. Gunther with a quick pass up. Trying to find Cooley in front. Won't find him. Dallas able to get that one back up the other way. Trying to throw that one in front. Won't find it. Cole get to it instead. Utah trying to move this one out left side. They will. McBain, he'll leave that back for Cooley up the right side. Looks for a pass in front to Gunther. That shot goes wide. Nobody at the left side point to keep that in. Valimaki will get to it first in the Utah end. 5:43 left in the first now. Utah up the left side through neutralize. Finds Bukestad in front. He'll end up in the left side corner of the Dallas zone. He's got O'Brien, runs into him, but still kept in left side point. Back down to Bukestad. Back to Kolyachonok at the point. Can't handle that pass as well as he'd like. He'll fling that over to Valimaki right side boards. Back to Kraus. Tries to get that over to Kolyachonok. Won't find. He'll end up in front. O'Brien takes a shot. That one, Ottinger with the save and diving to make the second one. He'll hold. Things a little pushy right in front of the net after that one, but nothing crazy. Especially with O'Brien on the ice, nothing crazy yet. See if he takes a roughing or a 10 again tonight. Wouldn't surprise me. Regardless, 5:12 left in the first. Shot sitting 9-8 in favor of Dallas, but still just good offense back and forth between both teams. Defense playing good when they have to, getting in the rushes. Still tied at 0, though. We'll see who breaks the. I don't know what I was going for there. We'll see who scores first. That's the best way to put it. You're listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801 Utah Hockey Radio. We'll be back after the short commercial break. $5.12 left in the first, still tied at 0. Both teams with great chances so far. Been a very fast period. Only 5 face-offs so far between both teams. 15 minutes. Usually at this point we're at least 6, 7 apiece. So both teams deciding, I guess, they want this one finished very fast tonight. See what happens. Still 5 left in the first. Right side draw in the Dallas zone. One back by Utah. Kolyachonok will keep that back in the slot, pushing to the left side. He'll end up in the left corner instead. Trying to clear that out is Dallas. Stenlin will keep it in instead. Kolyachonok fighting for it. Utah will push it out themselves as they try and regroup, and try that one again. Maselli trying to push that one, or he'll double that back instead. Launched in by Stenlin, will end up to the left side boards. Dumba, he'll push that around for Harley, looking to clear that one up to Bork. Bounces over the stick with both him and Kolyachonok. Kolyachonok will get to it first in the Utah end, is still doing a good job of racing to that puck first. Valimaki able to push him to the left side boards, prevent him from getting an odd man rush there. Dumba back behind the Dallas net as that one cleared all the way back down. Back over his own blue line. He'll chip that in left side corner. Chips it too well, though, out of play. 4:22 left in the first now. Hits as well, a little more physical for Utah tonight, 7-4 in favor of them. We'll see if they can continue this. Well, it's not a streak. They've got one game won so far on this road trip. Just looking to go 500 at this point, especially if you can take 2 points from a divisional rival. That will be critical for them if they want to stand any chance of moving up into the playoff picture. Center ice draw one back by Dallas. They dump that in the Utah end. Won't be able to do much with it though. Utah long pass down to the Dallas end for an icing. 4:09 and back to the Utah end we go for the faceoff. It'll be interesting to see tonight, especially with the offensive push that's already happened tonight, how well the team will sustain this pressure throughout the game. Because it seemed like, from what I heard about the Calgary game and what I could listen to, it was really that third period and only the third period where they got things going. So we'll see if they can do this from the jump tonight. Left side draw in the Utah zone, one back by Dallas, but not able to do much with it. Utah pokes that into the Dallas zone. They'll pick it right back up, though, looking to push that one in. It'll end up behind the Utah net. Then they'll give that over to Sergachev in the left side corner, looking to clear it out. Won't be able to. Lindell will keep it in just for a second. Utah able to get it out on their second attempt, but right back in with it. Johnston tied up in the left side corner, looking for a centering pass. Will end up to Lundqvist on the right side point. That shot saved in front. Quick passing in the right side corner, looking for Johnston in front. Tries to bat that one out of midair. It'll bounce up over the net instead. Left side corner, tied up with it. Utah still not able to clear that one. Dallas doing a good job of keeping this one in the zone. Finally, they'll get this one up over their own blue line. Schmaltz looking to chip that one in. Won't be able to. Lundqvist will pick that one up instead. Kessling doing a good job of swatting that one right out. McBain looking for one, or Cooley looking for one in front. That one will be saved by Ottinger. Back up the other way. Kessling racing for it. He'll get to it first, and that one will be an icing on Dallas. So now back to the Dallas zone we go for the face-off. 2:56 left in the first. Dallas doing a good job on that last rush there, especially getting that to Johnson in front. He has the initial shot, and he does bat that one out of midair under the bar, so it would have been fine, but over the net, misses that one. And Cooley doing a great job of just pushing up that right side with that speed he has. Gets the shot on net, if nothing else, but not able to put that one in the back of the net. Left side draw, that one was one back and just flipped immediately into the netting, so we'll do this again. Kills about 3 seconds off, so, nothing crazy on that one. Left side draw in the Dallas zone. We'll see if we can get a few more than 3 seconds of offense on this draw. Cooley. And who else is on the draw? Blackwell, the other one on the draw. One back by Utah. Kessling will race for it. Looking to keep that one in the left side. He'll get that to McBain, ringing that around. Trying to find Cole. Moves up to grab it. Won't be able to. Cooley will pick it back up instead. Long pass up to neutral ice. Trying to find Cole again. Tied up still by Dallas. And that one out of play again. 2:36 now left in the first as that one flicked up over the glass. Now that we're picking up faceoffs a little more, a little better judgment. Utah doing a good job of at least keeping it even when they've won, when they've been dominating in faceoffs, or at least keeping it neutral. That's when it seems they're playing best. They've had control of it. Both teams pretty equal control so far in this first, but when Utah's getting those faceoffs, that's when they play best, and especially that's what they're going to need tonight against this Dallas team. Dallas trying to push up right side into the Utah end. Valimaki doing a good job of keeping Dodonov, I believe, tied up against those right side boards. Haskin looking for one in front, right into the glove of Amelka. He'll hold that one down for the save. 2:20 left in the first, just to prove me wrong about this being a fast period, as we now decide we want to get those stoppages. I think if Dallas wants to really, it might sound obvious, but Dallas, I think, needs to score first to really control this game in their favor. if Utah's going to push, the offense as well as they have, they need to get one in first. But I think if Dallas can, it'll be their game to control. Especially, you have Ottinger in net, you can rely on him at times, and if you can just keep that offense up, getting that early lead will be critical for him. Left side draw, one back by Dallas. They'll end up behind the net. Sergachev racing for it. He'll push it into the left corner, trying to get that to Mata. Dallas, Heiskanen, the one able to push that into the right corner, trying to find Bork with it. Stankoven trying to get it back to him. Be tied up against the Utah skates there. Mata trying to get this one out. Steele doing a good job of really just keeping Utah to the outside in their own zone. Bork looking to push this one in left side. Kolyachonok trying to get to it first. Steele tied up for it. He'll push that behind the net to Stankoven. He'll get that over to the left side. Harley looking for a quick one in front. Lend it back to Bork now along the right side boards. Trying to find Steele with it, tied up by Krause. He'll keep control, a minute 25 left. That one squeaks into the front. Utah able to pick that one up and out of their own zone. Quick pass up to Bukestad. He'll throw that one on net, saved by Ottinger. Kept in left side by Kerfoot. Not able to hold that pass, though. Kolyachonok has to come in to help. Behind the net with it now. Quick pass to Kessering, back down at the right side point. Over to Maselli. He'll get that back to Kolyachonok. Throws that one in front. Over to Kessering. That's not even... Good Lord. Regardless, kept in left side. Dallas able to pick that one away. Duchesne with it. Tied up against the boards by Stenlin, though. Doing a good job of pressuring Utah. Able to steal that one away. Kept in behind the net. Trying to find a centering pass for Maselli. Won't be able to, but he'll keep it in. Back down at the slot. Throws that one in front. Looks for a deflection. It'll deflect wide instead. 37 seconds left in the first now. This one squeaks back down to the Utah end. Mata trying to push this one up. Drop back Keller over to Mata. Not able to get that shot off in time as well as he'd like. Be pushed back to the right side corner. Dallas will just fling this one to neutral ice. Schmaltz will get to it first. 18 seconds. We'll see if Utah will go for one last rush here. Schmaltz over his own blue line. 10 seconds left in the first now. Chipped left corner for Hayton. Trying to find Schmaltz behind the net. It'll end up to Keller. 3 seconds. Nobody there. And that will be the end of the first. Final shots at the end of the first, sitting 10-9 in favor of Dallas. Both teams with some great offensive opportunities. Defense playing great for both teams. Goaltending playing great for both. I mean, what can you say? It's really as simple as that. Offense back and forth between both teams have been playing great. Defense getting in the way, keeping teams to the outside, not letting those center shots really find the net. And if they are finding the net, Ottinger and Vejmelka doing a great job of just keeping this one out so far. Should be a very entertaining game, unless things fall apart at the beginning of the second, which could happen. Don't expect it to, but anything's possible. Before we head to intermission, are you in the local Utah area? Dylan Gunther will be doing a signing at Overtime Cards and Collectibles on January 17th from 5 to 7. If interested, head to overtimecardsandcollectibles.com for additional information and purchase tickets. That's overtimecardsandcollectibles.com for additional information and purchase tickets for the signing event. As we stand now for tonight, still tied at 0 between both, but an entertaining match to come for sure. Listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801 Utah Hockey Radio. See you back in 15 for the second. Welcome back as we get ready to start the second period, still tied at 0. Stats before we enter the second: shot sitting 10-9 in favor of Dallas. Face-off sitting 7-5 in favor of Dallas. No penalties in that first, so no power plays for either team. Hit sitting 10-5 in favor of Utah, and block shots sitting 11-4 in favor of Utah as well. Really impressed with the rush from Utah during that first, especially right off the opening draw, right into the zone, solid, 2, 3 minutes in that Dallas zone, getting those shots on net, and if nothing else, putting that pressure on them. From what I heard from the Calgary game, from what I saw in the last few games, it's good to see him jumping out of the gate, getting those shots on net, and getting that pressure early, not letting the puck come to them and try and defend it off and go from there. No, get it right off the jump, put the pressure on Dallas to get it going. And in fairness to Dallas, they have been extremely well, answering back Utah's offensive pressure equally, if not better, at some points. Because while it feels that it's, been about equal offensive pressure between both teams, I feel Dallas has overall had the more, the better opportunities. They've had more shots on the net that I feel were quality instead of just shots thrown out from the point where the goalie's been able to stop it easily. Dallas has been more up in the front of the net, getting those shots on net. So we'll see if they can continue that into the second, and if Utah can continue that offensive pressure, see what happens. Opening draw, one back by Dallas, looking to push this one in left side. Will ring all the way around. Johnson trying to get to it first. Sergachev will push it left corner for Mata. Tied up, will end up back to the right side instead. Back to Johnson behind the net. Feeds Ben in front of shot, and they'll score. Well, that offensive pressure from Dallas definitely apparent already. What was that? About 16 seconds into the first, and Dallas decides they want to take the lead. This, I think, is the perfect situation if you're Dallas. Not only A, do you have the lead, which, I mean, that goes without saying. Also, a beautiful feed from behind the net. Duchesne pushes that to Johnson behind the net, finds Ben in front, has Vamelka sliding, able to get him to that left side, and just Ben has that whole right side to shoot at, doesn't miss. Ben is 10th of the season. Johnston and Duchesne with the assists, 19th and 21st, respectively. Tied up, Utah trying to answer back quickly. Cooley cutting in left side. Can't quite get in front. Will be forced to ring around the net instead. Can't get that back to point. Stolen away by Dallas. Trying to cut that one in right side is to Donov. Labushkin trying to get that one in front. Will end up back to left side point. Quick shot there. It'll hit a stick and bounce over his Hintz. Not able to get anything going there. As I was saying, I think this is the best situation if you're Dallas. Obviously, you have the lead now, but also, what was it, 16 seconds into the first, that pressure immediately put back on Utah to answer back. You're in a position where this game has been fairly equal matched, and you get that instant goal right off the jump. I mean, what more can you say? There's no greater pressure on Utah to, oh, we immediately, our defense failed somewhere, we let this pass slide through us. Immediately, we need to answer that back. And Dallas just needs to keep that same pressure they've been having, and they have not had issue with that. So it's going to be all Utah to see if they can answer back here. Right side draw in the Utah zone. That one tied along the right side boards. As Stankoven, the one on the draw, they're trying to get that one back. Tied up in the right side corner now. Utah, Maselli trying to push that one out right side. Will be tied up instead. Will end up in front. Mata looking to push this one out of the zone up to Kerfoot. Can't quite get that pass. Bork will get to it first. Around the net for Lundqvist. Looking to clear that one out. Utah will dump it in right on net to Ottinger, but he'll hold that one and leave it in the left side corner. Maselli trying to steal this one away at the left side point. Too many Dallas players, though, to fight off all on his lonesome. He'll end up back down at the Utah end. Maselli with it now. Long pass across. Maselli, the quick shot, and they'll score. Gunther, it looked like on the left side there, finds Krause in the middle, and Utah does answer back, actually. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that. Maselli, I believe, ending a drought of something. It just seems like he hasn't been offensively present, getting it in the back of the net at least. So great to see him get one. We'll see here on the replay if I had the right player or not. Maselli gets it into neutralize. Krause just a beautiful feed across, and Maselli kind of diving at it to put that one in. Similar situation to the Dallas goal, just has everybody on the one side and that one feeds all the way across. Nope, wasn't Gunther, it was Bukestad. Of course it was. Figured it wasn't Gunther. Maselli is fourth of the season. Kraus and Bukestad with the assists, they're fourth and sixth, respectively. So this game tied back up at 1. Left side corner of the Dallas zone. Dallas able to regain control, looking to clear it all the way down. They will. That won't bounce on net, so that will be an icing for Dallas. So back down to their end we go for the faceoff. Shots tied at 11 now. Goals tied at 1, 18-10 in the first. Well, Utah does exactly what they should in that situation. They answer back quickly. They can't let that pressure build for Dallas to say, hey, we have the lead. We're just going to stay back, keep that offensive pressure, not let you get anything. Utah, for once, actually answering back with equal force, saying, no, we're actually going to still get it in the offensive zone. We're still going to throw that puck at the net, and we're still going to get those goals in. Left side draw, Sergachev with it. Right into the slot, takes that shot, hits a body in front. Will end up Hayton looking for a rebound there. Won't find it. Too deep for him to grab it. Will end up in the right side corner. He'll get that around for Keller now in the right side corner. Back down to the right point. Whiffs on the pass, but Sergachev still able to get it. Can't get it to Keller, and Dallas back up the other way. Chipped in left side. Sergachev trying to get to it first. Instead, that one squeaks out to Lundell, it looked like. That one shot on net quickly. Vejmelka with the hold. Blackwell, the one there, trying to dig at that one. 17:36 now left in the second. And it's not a situation where it's like, well, now the goal's in. Now you got to get that offensive pressure going. Both teams have had that offensive pressure going. So it's just a case of finding those little mistakes in either's game to just find where maybe this pass will go through here better. Maybe someone's not defending here right. Just find those open spots. This should be a good game of just like little errors that are going to cause goals to go in. Big shot from Lyubushkin right into the glove of Vejmelka. That one just mostly tied up along the right side boards. But I mean, with those first two goals, it was just situations where, the defense wasn't in the right spot, just barely. Pass went through a leg somewhere. Player was able to cut up with speed past somebody. No matter what it was small little mistakes that over the course it wouldn't build up, over the course of the game wouldn't add up to much. But in these moments with this game so tight as it is, that'll be the key for both teams to find. Right side draw in the Utah zone. Utah looking to push that one out right side. McBain fighting for it right at the line. He's got Johnston fighting for it as well. Duchesne trying to reach that one into the Utah end, all the way back down to the Dallas end for an icing. 17-10 as this very fast-paced game crawls to a standstill now. Utah, especially on the defensive side, doing great. Looking at the numbers again, 12-4 now block shots for Utah. Left side draw in the Utah zone. Dallas able to win it, trying to cut that one around. We'll get it back down to the right side point for Lyubushkin. Pushed around by Robertson. Will end up along the right side boards again. Lyubushkin trying to cut up to get to it first. Cooley will grab it, looking to push that one over to Cole, looking to clear that one out. Looking to put that one out, he will. Kesselring, he'll dump that in right corner, or at least he'll try to. That one in offsides for Utah. 16:48 left in the second now. Yeah, looking at the stats here just to find something, it's pretty evenly matched, all things considered. Like faceoffs, Dallas only leads by a few. Dallas is only up 2 shots. It's been a very equally matched game so far, which is exactly what you want to see from this Utah team that has struggled on this road trip, especially where they've been playing best. Right side of the Utah zone, Steele trying to push that one in front. Mastelli trying to get that one up to Kerfoot, won't be able to. It'll chip back down to the Utah blue line. Valimaki with it now. Trying to cut up through neutral ice. That pass finds Stenlund. Drop back from Maselli. Takes a shot. Ottinger pushes that one away. Might have been a rebound there if Utah was in front. Or they weren't, though. So it doesn't matter. Stenlund able to pick that one back up in neutral ice. Back down to the right corner of the Utah zone. Little fight for it, but they'll push that one out into the Dallas end. Harley will get to it first. Looking to push that one in left corner. Kolyachonok will get to it, tied up just for a second though. That one exits out the right side. Picked up and neutralized by Stenlin, rocketed in by Kolyachonok. Trying to find Kerfoot in the left side of the Dallas zone. Doesn't matter though as they go for a change, and that's the main point, what they wanted there. Castle Ring, he'll chip that one in left side of the Dallas zone. Bork trying to push this one out, not able to. O'Brien racing to keep it in, won't be able to. All the way back down to the Utah zone, just barely squeaks by the net for the icing. 15:28 left in the second now. Shots 13-12 in favor of Dallas. Utah, I feel if they can, I mean, this is going to sound dumb, but if they can get this second one with the pressure and the offense they've been playing, they might be in a better situation to actually sustain the lead for an extended period of time instead of some games where they just get the lead and then fall apart. Keller looking for a quick one. That one goes wide. Was a left side draw. That one went back. One back by Utah. Hayton with it. Right side. Pushes that back to Keller. Moves into the slot. Whiffs on the shot entirely, though. Blackwell able to move that one up and out. Beck with it. Trying to cut that one in front. Stolen away by Hayton back in the Utah zone. He'll leave it for Mata. Over to Sergachev now. Cutting up to Keller. Can't quite hold that pass, though. Kept in at the line by Hayton, though. In front for Schmaltz. Keller, a big shot. That one goes wide. Will end up in the left corner. Squeaks into the front. Keller trying to fight for it. Duchesne able to pick that one away. He'll get that in front to Ben. Cleared all the way down to him in the Utah zone. Sergachev doesn't know where that one ends up, but Mata does. Able to clear that one out. Utah up the other way. Schmaltz with it. Slows to the left side. Looks for a deflection in front. Deflects the left side boards instead. Kept in. He'll push that one behind the Dallas net. Ottinger looks to slow. It'll end up in the right corner instead. Doesn't matter. They'll regain control, dumping it into neutral ice. Utah tries to push that one into the Dallas zone quickly. They'll pick it up in neutral ice. Krause with it. Some good deking there. Finds Bukestad left side. Looks for a quick little backhand. That one goes wide instead. Trying to find O'Brien behind the net. He will, but tied up by Hayton. Or not Hayton. Heiskanen, it looks like. Utah neutralized with it, able to get that one back into Dallas end. Krause in the right corner. Pressured by Labushkin, forced to dump that to the right side instead. Cooley racing. Back to Valimaki. He'll give that to Kolyachonok back in the right side point. Looks for a shot in front. Flex hits a body in front. Into the slot there, and Dallas able to clear that one out. Kolyachonok will grab it right back in his zone. Cooley with it now. Pressured, so he'll push that one back to Valimaki. Stolen away, though. Johnston trying to cut in front there. Dallas wants a penalty. Won't find it. That one just slides on net for Vejmelka. He'll make the save. The early answer in the second by Dallas, putting them up 1-0. But Utah, not too long after, answering back to keep this a very tight, contested game. Tied at 1 so far. Listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801 Utah Hockey Radio. We'll be back after the short commercial break. 13:26 left in the second, tied at 1. When I haven't been able to watch these games, I've been listening to them when I can, and something they've been pointing out that's been bugging me is they keep going, well, they're down 1, but they're playing the backup, so, they have a shot at this. They did it against both the Dallas games. They did it against Calgary last night. But Utah, in those situations, hasn't had the offensive rush against the backup, as they've been saying. So to see them come out tonight with as much offensive force as they can against Ottinger, it's been great to see. They led in that first one, but they answer back quickly. So just seeing that pressure not against the backup has been great to see. Left side draw in the Utah zone. Dallas looking to keep it in along the right side boards, and they're able to. Robertson with a great diving play to keep that one in. Tied up instead, Dumba not able to grab that one along the right side point. He'll grab it back in the Dallas zone up to Dadonov. Tries to push that one into the Utah zone, stolen away at their blue line instead. Stanlin racing to find Dumba. It'll be taken behind the Dallas net by Maselli. Pushes that back to Valimaki. Shot that goes wide to the right side for Stenlin. He'll ring it around. Valimaki will grab it again. Pushing that behind the Dallas net. Trying to cut in front. Back to Valimaki. Looks for a quick one. Wide again. Kolyachonok looking to keep this one in along the right side point. Dives to keep that one in. Not able to, but great job poke checking that one away to not let Dallas get something going. Looks for a pass in front. Won't find it. Looks for another one. Heiskanen, or not Heiskanen, Lundqvist on that one. Trying to push that one away. Hintz as well. The one Kolyachonok able to poke check that one away from. Great effort there. Dives to keep it in at the line. Sees he's not able to, but still gets that defensive kind of ability at the line, poke checks it away to prevent a big rush from Dallas there. Bad drop pass in front. Utah back with it. Looks for a shot. Ottinger with a great save there. Almost out of his net is just a bad pass in front of the net by Dallas looking to clear. Left side outside the Dallas zone will end up back to the Utah end. McBain, quick pass up to Mata, chipped in by Cooley, racing for it behind the net. Lundqvist will get to it first, trying to push it out right corner. Bounce out. Utah able to grab that back in their own, or back in neutralized, doesn't matter. As Bork able to push this one in right side. Kept in. Stankova not able to grab it. Cooley trying to cut up the left side. Can't quite beat Lyubushkin. He'll push him down into the left corner instead. And Heiskanen able to come away with it. He'll push that one right back up to Bork. Dumped by Dallas as they go for a change. Utah looking to rush up on this change. Keller up the left side with speed. Drop back. Big shot from Cooley. That one saved by Ottinger. Kept in line by Cole. Ringing that one around. Can't quite find Cooley. He goes back to the bench for a change there. Duchesne with it. Doubles back into his own zone. He'll get that to Heiskanen. Quick pass up to Ben and across to Lyubushkin. Forced to dump that left corner. Duchesne racing for it. Kessling will get to it first. Can't get the pass across like he wants. Johnston fighting for it. Will end up back to left side point. Kept in by Dallas. Looking for a pass in front to Ben. Look for a second one, but that one goes wide. Not able to be kept in by Dumba at the right side point. Or it will be kept in just barely. Ben with it. Cross to Duchesne. Trying to cut into the middle. Won't be able to. Utah looking for the clear, and they'll find it. Dumba will grab it back in his own zone. 10-18 left in the second now. Dallas able to chip this one in. Right side. Ben with it. Looks for the shot from an angle. That one goes wide. Bounce to the left side corner. Johnston fighting for it. Dallas trying to push this one around the net. Won't be needed. Johnston tries to cut in front with it as he steals it away just for a second. Not able to get anything going. Cole over to Kesselring. Long pass up. Krause will grab it right at center ice. Trying to find O'Brien. Quick shot by it's Krause or Bukestad. One of the two, doesn't matter. Dallas back up the other way with it. Find Huru with it. Trying to get that one to Beck in the right side corner. Be run around behind the net. Huru looking for one in front. That one looks like it goes to the crease, or at least close. That one a shot, and that one tips in by Dallas. Lundqvist looks like he just throws that one at the net, and it squeaks past Vejmelka somehow. We'll see on the replay here. It's looking like Beck the one to tip this one in. But with so many players in the front, just somebody had to have tipped that one in somehow. Let's see here. They get it in, keep it in at the right point. It ends up right corner. Utah not able to clear this one out. Ends up back behind the net, squeaks in front, back to the right side point. Lundqvist, oh, wow. You don't get much luckier than that. Lundqvist throws it in front from the right side point, and it pretty much tic-tac-toes off three different guys. Vejmelka, no chance to stop that one. Who will they credit that one to? Beck, the one getting the goal there, his second of the season. Lundqvist with the assist, his fourth of the season. See if they had a secondary assist as the app decides to update. Utah back down by one again. Sergachev, long pass up to Kerfoot, trying to push this one around. Will end up behind the Dallas net. Will end up Robertson looking to clear this one down. Will end up back to Vejmelka, trying to get this one out right side of the Utah zone. Will get it to neutralize, but can't do much with it. Lundqvist looking to move this one up. Dallas back into the Utah zone, tied up to the right or left side boards, trying to find a pass in front, won't be able to. Utah 2-on-2. Kerfoot and Maselli, left back for Maselli, right side. Pass across to Sergachev. Too late on the shot there. I'll throw it in front anyway. Maselli racing for it. That one tips in front, but nobody there but Dallas to pick it up. Chipped out of their own zone. Cole get to it and neutralize first. Dallas does a great job taking that one away right at their own blue line. They'll push it in right side corner to Donov trying to race for it, but Sergachev will grab it behind his own net instead. Can't quite find Gunther with it. Chipped right back in by Johnston, it looked like. Doesn't matter. Utah still with control. 8:15 left in the second. Be rung around behind the Dallas net. Ottinger will push that one along for Labushkin. Stankoven trying to get this one into the Utah zone. Can't quite get control of it. That one flicked out by Kesselring. That'll touch the top of the glass. Stays in play, but still play blown dead. Looks like only Lundqvist with the assist on that one, as for some reason the app decided to take that goal away and then put it back. So who knows anymore with the app? It's broke at times. Regardless, Utah now down by one again off just a lucky bounce in front, or a series of bounces in front. We'll see if they have they answered back after that first one quickly. We'll see if they can get that pressure back, get that, I guess, pressure again. Let's see if they can put one in. Let's just put it that way. Regardless, listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801 Utah Hockey Radio. We'll be back after the short commercial break. .804 left in the second. Utah down one. Figured out what I was trying to say. We'll see if they can get the offensive pressure back in their favor and swing the momentum back towards them. That's what I was looking for. We got there eventually. Ottinger, a great goalie, though, so it will take a lot to get something past him. But they've proven they can do it once. It's not impossible to break Ottinger. Right side draw in the Utah zone. They'll win it back. Bad tip in front, though. Duchesne looks for one. Great defense to get that stick away from him just in time. Takes a tip. He'll end up in the left side corner. Mata racing for it. Johnston as well will get pushed back to Sergachev in the right corner. Sergachev, long pass through neutral ice. Chipped up. Not well enough. That one, an icing on Utah. Shot sitting 16-15 in Utah's favor, actually, with 7:44 left in the second. Still, Utah doing a good job with block shots. Still 14-6 now in favor of Utah. It doesn't matter if you can't get them in the net. They've had good opportunities. We'll see what they can do. Left side draw on the Utah zone. One back by him. Sergachev behind his own net with it. Looking to clear that one up to Schmaltz, it looked like. Hayden with it now. Slows the right side point. Rings that one around. Will end up left side. Schmaltz able to get to it first. Trying to find Keller. He'll end up behind the net with it. Looking to wrap that one around. Ottinger, he'll hold for the save. Ottinger wasn't sure if he had control of that one initially, but he does as he just catches that initial shot, doesn't move, doesn't make any possible mistake there to maybe slip that one in accidentally. We'll see on the replay here if that was close at all or if he had full control of that the whole time. No, looks like he had full control of that one the whole time, but Keller, great job just wrapping that one around with speed, trying to get Utah tied this one back up, not let the momentum swing back in Dallas's favor, especially now with the offensive zone face-off. See what they can do. Right side draw in the Dallas zone. Bukestad out of the draw, so Kraus and Hintz on the draw. That one back by Dallas. They'll ring that out left side. It'll end up back down to the Utah end. Kolyachonok racing forward as no icing. Hintz as well. It'll end up left side. Hintz tries to get that one in front for Robertson. O'Brien will take that one away instead. Flings that one into neutral ice. Tied up. Bukestad will throw that one in front. Looks for the rebound. Poke checked away by Dallas. Will end up back to the left side point, but not able to be kept in the zone. Hintz and Kolyachonok again, the two racing for it. 6:54 left in the second now. Utah back in their own zone. Kolyachonok with it. Trying to chip this one up to Bukestad. Will be chipped away by Dallas instead. Hintz trying to push this one in right side of the Utah zone. Again, not able to. Maselli with it. We'll see if he can get this one up into the Dallas zone. He will. Pushes in all alone. Looking for a long pass to the right side. Trying to get that one to Kerfoot. Can't on the first attempt. Will end up left corner. Kerfoot back with it, looking for a wraparound himself, not able to keep control of it. Maselli looking to wrap around again, and he'll score. Didn't look like he had it initially, but he gets it on the second attempt. When Maselli scores, he scores in bunches, and he ties this one up again for Utah. Great effort there by Kerfoot initially to get that first wraparound. He's not able to keep control of it, so instead of, I mean, it might be completely accidental, but instead of trying to just throw this one in front, he gets this one pretty much a straight line right in front of the crease, able to get that one over to Maselli, spins around as quick as he can to see what he can shoot at, throws that one up the net, and that one goes in for Utah. Maselli, his fifth of the season and second tonight. Kerfoot with the assist, his ninth of the season. Dallas back in their own zone, able to chip this one up left side into the Utah zone now. Kolyachonok fighting for it. Or not Kolyachonok, Kessering fighting for it. Able to clear that one down to the Dallas end for the icing. 6:02 left in the second now, tied up at 2 again. Or tied up again, now tied at 2. We'll see if Maselli can be, it wouldn't be a jinx necessarily, but we'll see if Maselli can be the first Utah player to A, get a hat trick this season, and B, in franchise history. Because multiple players have had 2-goal nights, although I'm sure that's not on the top of his concern list at the moment. Left side draw kept in by Dallas. Be rung around the net for Ben. Tries to throw that one in front. Nobody but Cooley there to pick it up. He'll fling this one right corner of the Dallas zone. Heiskanen will get to it first, and they'll call that one an icing. Wasn't watching where he was when he dumped that, but that one had to have been close. 5:46 left in the second now, so back down to the Utah zone we will go again for the draw. Shot sitting 19-15 in favor of Utah, tied at 2. Left side draw, Cooley Duchesne. We'll drop this one again as both jump early. Duchesne will win that one back. Whiffed on the shot from Johnston, though. Back to Duchesne. He'll push that back to the left side point for Heiskanen. Throws that one in front. That one goes wide. We'll end up back to the left side corner. Lundqvist pushes that one back to him. Takes a shot. Hits a body in front there, and that one will bounce up out of the zone. Actually, that one looks like that bounces up out of play. McBain throwing everything he has in front of that shot. keeps that one out of the net or even on net for Dallas there. Dallas takes the lead back, putting a 2-1 lead for them, but Maselli answers back to tie this one up for Utah. Listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801 Utah Hockey Radio. We'll be back after the short commercial break. .528 left in the second, tied up at 2 as Maselli, with 2 tonight, ties it up the first time, and then on the second chance to tie it up, does as well from that wraparound attempt from Kerfoot. We'll see if Utah can answer back and actually take the lead for once tonight, or if Dallas, once again, will take a 3-2 lead, and then Maselli for the hat trick, maybe, probably, I don't know. Regardless, we'll see who gets the next one. That most important at the moment. Right side draw in the Utah zone. That one tied up along the right side boards. Ben fighting for it in the right corner now. Tries to get that one to Duchesne. Hayton racing for it. He'll get it. Looking to push that one up to Keller. Trying to move up with speed. He's got Mata with him and Schmaltz as well. Back over to Keller. Looking for a tip in front. That one goes wide. Schmaltz. He'll ring that one back around for Keller in the left side corner. Look for Hayton in front. That one hits a body. Not able to be shot on net. Dallas looking to clear. Ben trying to grab that one and neutralize, but Utah will instead. Mata, bad control of the puck there. Johnston up the other way. Moving in, right side, takes a shot. That one goes wide. Steele fighting for it in the left side corner. Trying to get that one to Beck. Stolen away by Johnston. Not able to do much as Keller dumps that one in on net for Ottinger. He'll leave that one back behind his own net. Steele pushes that one over to Heiskanen. He'll chip that one into the Dallas bench, so play blown dead. 4:25 left in the second now. Shot setting 20-15 in favor of Utah, tied at 2. Updates to a couple of the goals. The second Dallas goal, Huru with his first assist of the season, I believe his first NHL point, so congrats to him on that. And Cole with an assist on the second Maselli goal, his 11th of the season. Dallas behind their own net with it. Lyubushkin and Krause tied up with it. Lend it back over to Lindell, looking to push that one out right side. They will. Stankoven trying to grab that one, but too much. He cooks in the kitchen there as he's not able to control that one. Diving attempt there by Bukestad, it looked like, to push that one up to O'Brien. Not able to. It'll end up back to the Utah zone. Kolechanik, a long pass to nobody. Dallas pick it up instead. Pushed in right side by Lyubushkin. He'll tip to the right corner. Trying to cut in front with it, I believe, is Hintz. It is Hintz with it. Tied up in the right corner. Robertson coming in to help. He'll push this one back down to the right side point. Dumba throws this one in front. Vejmelka, he'll hold for the save. 3:27 left in the second now. Shot setting 20-16 in favor of Utah, tied at 2. Dallas, I feel like, over these last few minutes, really pushing to get this leading goal before the period's end. If they can get this pressure going into the third, that will be crucial for them. Utah, if they can get the leading goal, that'd be great for them. But as long as they can at least get back in the Dallas zone, start getting some more pressure, that'll be crucial for them. Right side draw in the Utah zone, tied up along the right side boards. Utah looking to clear, they will. We'll take a bounce. Harley racing for it. He'll get to it first. Maselli doing a great job poking that one away in front. Utah with a shot. That one goes wide. Stenlin the one trying to push that one in on net. Bounce up into the netting. Play blown dead. Maselli doing a phenomenal job. Harley racing for it into the Dallas zone. He'll get to it first, but Maselli doesn't ever give up on that play. Poke checks that one into the corner, gets control of it, sees he has Stenlin, just throws it across to him. And now Utah has the offensive zone face-off. If they can win this one, get some control going, maybe throw a few shots on net, we'll see what happens. Right side draw, Dallas zone. Stenlin and Ben on the draw, so they finally cut in. Stenlin wins this one back cleanly. Big shot by Kesselring. Can't get anything there as that hits a body in front. Maselli tries to keep it in, not able to. Ben tied up by Kerfoot, it looked like, and neutralized. Doesn't matter. Dallas back in their own zone. Chipped that up through neutralized. Trying to find Bork with it, it looked like. They were trying to find him. Doesn't matter, though. Utah will get it back in their own zone. Chipped up to Cole. Can't quite hold that pass, though. Will end up over to Lundqvist, but he can't hold that pass either. Dallas back in their own zone with it. Chipped up into the Utah end, all the way back down for an icing. That one from about the Dallas blue line. 2:40 now left in the second. Utah back to the Dallas end with an opportunity. .240 left side draw in the Utah zone, or in the Dallas zone. One back by Utah. Sergachev tries to move up with it. Bork doing a great job of just getting in his way, not letting him get anything set up. Lindell trying to push this one out, but it'll be tied up behind the net instead. McMain, Mata ready at both of the dots. Doesn't matter. Dallas will regain control, and they'll dump this one all the way back down to the Utah end. Barely doesn't have the legs for an icing there. Is Cooley. Long pass up there neutralized. Finds Gunther. Can't quite keep control of it. Lundell doing a great job of pushing that one away from him. Dallas back up the other way. Left side with speed. Trying to cut in front. Looks for the backhand. Saved by Vamelka. Hintz robbed by Vamelka there as he barely kind of loses control of it for a second. He regains it just in time, but Vamelka reaches that pad across, prevents him from taking that leading goal. And that one off the rush as well, just beats Mata up the right side, able to regain control. Might have had an opportunity if he catches the rebound there, but Vamelka already on that side, so not sure about that one. 1:57 left side draw in the Utah zone. Quick shot in front by Dallas. That one saved by Vamelka. I believe Johnston, the one looking for that goal there. McBain, he'll dump this one behind the Dallas net. Haskin will get to it first. Leave that for Labushkin in the left side corner, looking to clear it. And they will back down to the Utah end. Kesselring will get to it first in the right corner. Ben with pressure, though. Looked like fresh from the bench. Doesn't matter. Kesselring keeps control up to Keller. Slows the left side point. That one poke checked out by Dallas. Cole back in his own zone. Chips this one in on net. Ottinger will push this over to Heiskanen in the right corner. Looking to move this one up through neutral ice. Able to find Dodonov with it. Over to Duchesne. That one actually Johnston, not Dodonov. In front, quick shot from Labushkin. That one goes wide. Vamelka able to grab that one. He'll bring that one in for the save. 1:05 left in the second now. Shot setting 21-19 in favor of Utah, but Dallas with some great opportunities here in these last few minutes, trying to get this leading goal before periods end, put that pressure on Utah going into the third instead of at the beginning of the third. Right side draw, Utah zone. One back by Utah. Looking to push this one out right side. Mata will. Kraus able to pick this one from his feet. Moves in right side. Tries to find Kerfoot in front. He'll end up to Bukestad instead. Kerfoot now behind the net with it. Pressured by Dumba. He'll get this back to the right side point. Mata, a shot. That one goes wide. Kraus trying to grab it. It'll end up to Kerfoot along the right side boards. Back to Mata again. Moves into the slot. Throws that in front. And Ottinger with the save. 40.3 left in the second. This really feels like more than a regular season game right now. Just both teams giving everything they have, both sides of the ice. Just great defense. I mean, I'd say Dallas more on the defensive pressure so far. Back in their own zone, just doing a great job of trying to keep these pucks to the outside, not letting Utah get set up in front. But Utah still finding ways to get this puck move around. Right side draw, one back by Utah. Mata, right side point with it, forced to move up deep with it. Sergachev in the slot, he looks for a tip instead. Maselli looking for a third. That one hits a body in front, won't find anything. It'll be tied up along the right side boards. 25 seconds left. Dallas looking to just hold this puck as long as possible. Squeaks out to Stenlund. Stenlund can't quite keep control of it. Robertson and Lindell trying to clear this one out. Dallas won't be able to on their first attempt. Kerfoot will keep it in. They'll get it out on their second, though. Mata will pick it up at the Utah blue line. 5 seconds left. Back in the Utah zone, and that will be the end of the second. All the offense in the second. Good Lord. Dallas takes the early lead 16 seconds in. Maselli ties it right back up. Dallas takes the lead again off that lucky ricochet bounce. And then Maselli again ties this one up at 2. So great effort from both teams. Before we head to break, are you in the local Utah area? Dylan Gunther will be doing a public signing at Overtime Cards and Collectibles on January 17th from 5 to 7. For additional information and to purchase tickets to this signing event, go to overtimecardsandcollectibles.com. That's overtimecardsandcollectibles.com. As it stands now, tied at 2 for a very interesting third. Anything I feel can happen, especially with how that second ended. Well, how that second started and how that second ended. Anything's possible. We'll see what happens. Listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801 Utah Hockey Radio. We'll be back in 15 for this. Well, at least for the third. Might not be the conclusion. See what happens. But we'll be back for the third. Welcome back as we get ready to start the third, tied at 2. Stats before we enter the third: shot sitting 22-19 in favor of Utah. Looking at the first, it was 10-9 in favor of Dallas, and at the second, 13-9 in favor of Utah. Face-offs 22-16 in favor of Utah. No power plays in the first or second, so both teams still nil on that. Hits sitting 18-10 in favor of Utah, and blocked shots 15-8 in favor of Utah. Dallas looking to replicate what they did in that second, come out swinging and get that goal on the board 16 seconds in. Utah just looking to prevent that at all. Although every time Dallas has scored so far tonight, within a reasonable amount of time, which has been about a minute and a half to about 3 minutes, Utah has answered back, which is better than I can say about some nights where they've had those goals go in and then just kind of give up. Not tonight. They have been battling for the puck all night, getting that offensive pressure. Momentum really has just bounced back and forth between both teams. This should be a very exciting third. Opening draw, one back by Dallas. Heiskanen looking to put this up to Ben up the left side, not able to. Keller will poke it in right end of the Dallas zone. Lyubushkin trying to clear it. Instead, it'll get caught up on the boards just for a second. Dallas will clear on the second attempt. Duchesne up the right side, trying to deep pass Sergachev, not able to. He'll find Lyubushkin moving up the right side instead. Back to Duchesne. Looking for a centering pass over to Ben along the right side. A tip, that one goes wide. Not able to find it there. Lyubushkin will keep it in along the right side point. Ends up to the left corner for Mata, looking to clear, not able to. Tied up along the boards instead. Haskin in there, trying to dig that one away. Finally, it pokes free, but pokes out of the zone. Ben will push that one back. Haskin in, double back to his own blue line. He'll leave this back in the Dallas zone. They'll push this in behind the Utah net. Vejmelka, he'll push this out left corner over to Kesselring. Tied up by Hintz, though. Utah will be able to clear this one out without trouble, though. Gunther moving up the right side. Throws that one on net right into the glove of Ottinger. He'll hold for the save. 18:54 left in the third now. Dallas continuing that pressure they ended the second with for that last good at least 3 minutes, just throwing everything they had at the net. Great offensive pressure, trying to get that lead tying goal or lead taking goal before that period's end. Utah keeps them away from it just long enough. We'll see if they can get that goal at the start of the third here and get that pressure back, or if Utah, for once, can take the lead tonight. It was a right side draw in the Dallas zone, able to that one won back by them, but just cleared it out of the board and then tipped up in the Dallas bench, so blown dead again. But Utah definitely looking for the lead tonight because every time, I mean, let me try that one again. Good Lord. For all of tonight, they have been battling back for leads. Granted, they've actually found them for once, and by they I mean Maselli, who's got 2 tonight. He's looking for the third, but still, the team as a whole actually battling back, trying their best to get something going. We'll see what happens. That one right side draw cleared all the way back down to the Utah end. So once again, that one an icing. So back to the Dallas zone. Again, we go for the face-off. 18:40 now, so killed about 16 seconds just dumping and clearing this one. It was a very fast start to this game, and then it's steadily slowed down. Right side draw. Bukestad steal. Tied up on the draw. It'll end up into the right corner. O'Brien trying to fight for it. Instead, Dallas will come away with it. Lindell, quick pass across to the right side. That one chipped in. Vejmelka behind his net, trying to push that one out left side. Not letting Beck get any control. O'Brien, it looks like, up the right side, trying to throw that one in front. Will bounce back down to the slot. Nobody but Dallas there to pick it up. Steele tied up along the boards. Utah keeps it in just for a second, but won't amount to much. Harley trying to get this one in through the middle of the Utah zone. Not able to. Valimaki with a chip up to O'Brien. That will end up behind the Dallas net for Ottinger. Bad pass. Kerfoot able to steal that one away. Or at least he thought it was. I believe that one chipped up. Chip up into the equipment of Kerfoot because both teams. Oh, yep. Over around the boards, chips up into the pants of Kerfoot there. So we'll just have a face-off in the Dallas zone. Yeah, both teams looking around trying to find where the puck ended up, and ended up in Kerfoot. Right side draw, Dallas zone. That one back by Dallas. Dumbo looking to clear this one out. Kept in, or barely not kept in line by Utah. Dallas up the other way. Not able to get anything going, though. Would have been a golden opportunity if Ben had been able to keep control of that puck there. Stenlin moving in now. Back to the Dallas zone. Quick pass across. Looks for a shot on net. That one saved by Ottinger. I believe Cole the one with the opportunity there. It was him or Mata, one of the two. Doesn't matter. Duchesne up the right side, tries to find Ben. That one's stolen away. Would have been a golden opportunity for real that time. Had a complete open net for Ben there, but that one stolen away by Utah on the pass. They'll keep control and neutralize Keller. He'll slow and wait for the change. He'll dump it in instead. Labushkin will get to it first. At least tied up as it takes a bounce. He'll regain control of it in the left side corner. Looking to clear it out, but Utah will keep it in. Momentarily, still tied up along the boards, though. Was trying to get that one back to Hayton deep in the zone. Cole tied up along the boards. Heiskanen and Robertson there also tied up. Dodonov there trying to wait for this one to squeak out. 16:45, still tied up along those boards. Finally, it will be pushed deep behind the Dallas net. Heiskanen will get to it first, looking to clear this one out right side. He will. Kessler will pick it right back up and dump it right back in, or at least I thought he was gonna. That one cleared up out of play instead. 16:32 left in the third. Just still, same thing with the entire game so far. Both teams with great offensive pressure up both sides of. Good Lord, let me try that one again. Same thing as the entire game. Both teams with great chances offensively up both sides of the ice. Dallas especially off these last few rushes, but the Utah defense clamping down and waiting, waiting for those passes, doing a great job picking them off. We'll see if they can keep this up for just long enough. Center ice draw, one back by Utah. Sergachev back to Mata, looking to get this one up left side. Cooley with it, throws that one on net. That one, Ottinger able to just push that one aside. Will end up back down to the Utah end. Sergachev racing for it. Looking to push this one out right side, but kept in by Dallas. Tied up in the right side corner. Robertson with it. Gets that one back. Lindell left side throws that one in front. Hits a stick and goes wide instead. That one likely would have went on net if not for that deflection. Lundqvist over to Lindell. He'll chip this one in left side corner. Kolyachonok will get to it first. Utah tries to clear this one out right side. Trying to get it up to O'Brien. Won't be able to. Lindell, bad pass into the middle, but still, Dallas will regain control. Harley looking to dump this one in. Vamelka can't quite slow. Will end up behind, back to Kolyachonok. He'll dump it right corner for Bukestad. Looking to chip this one up. It'll end up over to Dumba. Dallas still trying to get this one into the zone. Tied up along the left side boards. Utah looking to clear. Tied up at the line. Pokes out. Bukestad able to chip it into the Dallas zone, but can't do much with it. Dumba will get to it first. He'll clear this one up into neutralize. Valimaki will grab that one out of the air. Bukestad had it for a second. That one poke checked away back to the Utah end. 15:05 left in the third now. Maselli can't quite control it. He'll dump that back to the Utah end. Kesselring. Right back to him as Utah still changing. Finally, they'll move this one up out of their own zone. Kesselring dumps this left side, dumps it in right side. It'll end up left corner. Cole not able to keep this one in at left side point. He'll double back and pick it up in the Utah end. Kerfoot, long pass across to Stenlin, trying to get that one back to him at the left side dot. Not able to. Ben will steal this one away, looking to get it up to Duchesne. Will bounce just to him, but not able to get it into the zone. Good job of preventing himself from being offsides. That's where I'm going with that one. So he stays at the line, keeps the puck out entirely. Doesn't matter in the end, but great effort nonetheless. Keller trying to dump that one in left side. Gets in, but not as far as he'd like. It'll be pushed right back out by Dallas. We'll see if they can get it in right side. Bukestad looking to get that one in front for Keller. Not able to. Hayton, of course, on the shot there, not Bukestad. Dallas will regain control along the right side, but Keller steals shot in front. That one's saved by Ottinger, and he'll hold for the save. Just a soft little shot thrown on net there by Keller. Just maybe hoping for a rebound, maybe hoping for somebody to pick it up. Regardless, still tied at 2. Dallas with some quality chances. Utah answering back equally. Still tied at 2. We'll see with about 13:50 left in the third who ends up coming out on top. Listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801 Utah Hockey Radio. We'll be back after the short commercial break. $13.50 left in the third. Both teams still tied at 2. Dallas with the better of the chances so far in the second, but Utah still battling back quite fine. Left side draw in the Dallas zone. Let's see if they can take the lead for the first time in this game off this rush here. That one won back by Utah. Keller throwing that one to the net. Ottinger not quite expecting that one, but still makes the save just fine, holding for the whistle. The left side draw in the Dallas zone again. Schmaltz and somebody else on the draw. Johnston on the draw as they cut away from it. Tied up at the dot just for a second. Johnson does a good job of poking that one into the right corner. Keller will still gain control. He'll get it across to Mata right side. Throws that one with net, but that one goes wide. Duchesne able to pick this one up. Long pass, tries to find Ben, but that one hits a body before it can get to him. Utah back up the other way. Keller tied up along the left side boards by Nichushkin. Big hit on him there. Couldn't see from who, but Utah still with control. Schmaltz behind the Dallas net, pushed into the right corner. Ben tying him up. Hayton there to help. Trying to get this one back to Johnston. McBain will pick it right back up at the red line, though. Dumped in. Hayton trying to get this one in. Utah goes for a change as Ottinger leaves this one behind the net for Lyubushkin. Heiskanen looking for a long pass up into the Utah zone. Vejmelka, he'll push this right corner. He'll end up back behind the Utah net into the left corner. Harley throws this one at the net, looks for a rebound from Stankoven, won't find it. He'll get this one to Steele. Back to Harley down at left side point, can't do much with it. He'll bring it back to the right side corner. Gunther trying to grab it away. Him and Kolyachonok pinning Stankoven away, kept in at the right side point. Harley left side with it, in front to the slot for Steele. A shot, that one goes wide, looking for a rebound. Vejmelka with the save, though. So that one kind of takes a bounce to the left side of the net there. Vejmelka jumping over to make that save. And additionally, SEG remembered how to make a score bug work because that disappeared for a minute. Great chances from Dallas on this last rush here. Definitely, both teams, it really been from the start of this game. Both teams have been acting like, this is the last 5 minutes of the third, throwing everything they have. This is the Utah team that should be playing every night. Not giving up these chances, not giving up anything. Left side draw in the Utah zone, one back by Dallas, trying to find a centering pass. It wasn't able to. Krause able to get this back into the Dallas zone. O'Brien keeps it in along the boards just for a second, though. Dallas back up the other way. Hintz trying to get it up to Dadonov. Cole get to it first, pushes that right side of the Utah zone. Picked up, delayed penalty on Dallas. Vejmelka to the bench. Bukestad will hold this back in the Utah zone. He'll leave it for Cole. Keller to pick it up. First penalty of the game going to Dallas. Maselli with it. He'll double back into the Utah zone. Sergachev now with it. Long pass up through neutral ice. And finally touched by Dallas back in their own zone. A tripping called. This is crucial for both teams here, Utah especially. Kansas will be taking a 2-minute minor for tripping. Doesn't say against who yet. Against Vejmelka? Let's see on the replay here. Oh, yep. Hintz, as he's cutting through the crease, just kind of, it might not have been intentional, but he's kind of skewers to the side, sweeps the legs out from under Vejmelka, and Utah on the power play, first time tonight. Left side draw, one back by Dallas, trying to clear, not able to, kept in. Keller, right side point with it, will get it up to Gunther, back to Keller. Back down to the point for Sergachev. Keller back with it, deep for Cooley. He'll get it back to Keller, push back to the point for Sergachev. Left side for Gunther, thrown in front, but hits Lyubushkin. Right side boards for Keller. Schmaltz trying to get that one back to Cooley, able to be cleared out by Dallas all the way back down. 11 minutes left in the third. 1:25 left in the power play. Keller. He'll give that to Schmaltz. Back down to Keller at his own blue line. He'll cut that in left side. Dumped in by Gunther, I believe. Trying to race that for Keller. Dallas will regain control, looking to clear, and they will. All the way back down to the Utah end again. 1 minute left in the Utah power play. 10.5 left in the third. Sergachev, he'll leave this one back for Schmaltz. Left back for Cooley. Cooley racing up neutral ice with speed. Hits a stick, though. Oh, puck still in play. Looked like that one hit the net, but it didn't. Gunther, back to Sergachev at the point. Left side for Keller. He'll dump it back to Sergachev. Rung around the net. Nobody able to grab it. Harley will get to it first. Looking to clear. Kept in by Sergachev. Left side point over to Keller. Right side. Quick passing between him and Schmaltz. Finds Gunther. A shot. That one goes wide. Keller trying to keep this one in, but Dallas will dump this one all the way back down to the Utah end. 15 seconds left. Utah looking for one last rush on this power play. Kesselring. He'll just leave this back in the Utah zone. Entering left side. Maselli trying to race for it, and they will kill off this power play. Still tied at 2 now. Utah with an opportunity, but can't do much. Maselli, right corner with it. Tries to find a starting pass. He'll get that back to Cole at the left side point. Cole pushes it up to Bukestad, left corner. He'll find Maselli right side with it. Back down to Kesselring. A shot from the point. That one blockered away or hits his body in front. Can't tell which, but regardless, Dallas will clear it out. Kesselring will pick it up in the Utah zone. 9 minutes left in the third. Shot sitting 28-21 Utah. Chipped in left corner. Dumba able to pass that around and cleared out of the Dallas zone. Cleared out too well, though. It'll bounce down for the icing. Utah with an opportunity of the century. The first penalty called in this game. Beautiful shot there from Gunther in the power play. Just right on net. Ottinger sees that the whole way, though, makes the save. Dallas equally doing a great job defensively of getting several clears during that important penalty kill. Right side draw, Dallas zone, one back by them. Will be dumped into the Utah end up along the left side boards. Here's Cole coming back with it. He'll dump this in. Dumba will get to it first. Regardless, cleared out by Dallas. Now Mata with it. He'll leave it back for Kerfoot. Quick pass across for Sergachev. Back to Mata. Cuts up through neutral ice. Has the whole ice to himself. He'll get it left side. Quick shot on net. That one poke checked away. Bounces over the net. That one stays out, though. What an unlucky bounce for Dallas there. Tied up left side corner. Dallas able to regain control. Moving up with it. Dadonov. A quick pass over Robertson, but can't quite find him. Schmaltz looking to push this one over to Cole. Cleared out right side. Picked up by Keller in neutral ice. Flung over to Hayton into the Dallas zone. Tries to find Schmaltz, but that one chipped too far. Dadonov looking for Robertson. That shot goes wide. We're trying to find Hintz there. Robertson coming up to help. Schmaltz back to Keller. Utah back up the other way now. Can't get much with it. Dallas will clear again. Valimaki this time will pick it up in the Utah zone. 7.5 left in the third. Valimaki still waiting. He'll pass this up to Cooley. Yes, to Cooley. Cutting in, able to get through about 2-3 guys there before taken down. Nice effort by him. Heiskanen racing up the right side. Has Steele in front. Can't find Stankoven, though. When he's trying to find Utah back up the other way. Gunther over to Cooley right side. Waits with it. Tied up along the boards. Nicely done there, I believe, by Steele. Stankoven able to clear this one up and out. Valimaki will pick it up in neutral ice. Just for a second, though. Stankoven back up left side. Throws that one at the net, but that one goes wide. It'll end up right side boards. Utah able to pick it up. Or at least they'll try to on the first attempt. They'll get it on the second. 6:35 left in the third now. Pressure from Ben, so Utah back in their own zone has to move quick with it. Bukestad up the right side, cuts the slot pass over to the right side for O'Brien. A shot on net. Saved by Ottinger. Just rushes back and forth like the beginning of this game. Still tied at 2, but both goalies, defense, everybody doing everything they can to keep this game tied or to try and take the lead. Just phenomenal effort from both sides of the ice. 6:25 left in the third, tied at 2. Listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801 Utah Hockey Radio. We'll be back after the short commercial break. .625 left in the third, tied at 2. Utah with the power play opportunity, not able to capitalize on it, but not for a lack of effort. And then Dallas doing a great job getting it into the Utah zone, getting some shots into the front. But that Utah defense able to just, poke the puck the right way, get in the passing lanes just enough to really prevent Dallas from getting set up as much as they'd like. 6:25 left, still plenty of time. Left side draw in the Dallas zone. Schmaltz and Johnston, the one on the draw, forgot his name for a minute, tied up in the left side corner. Both teams digging away at it. Haskin, Labushkin for Dallas. Hayton, the one able to dump that over to the right side corner. Ben will get to it first, looking to clear that one out to neutralize. He will. Mata can't quite push it up. Ben with speed, he'll move in. Poke checked away to Duchesne. He'll get that over to Johnston. A little deep left corner. Ben back to Duchesne, right side. Dancing with it. Forced up, trying to cut in front, not able to. Looks for pass over to Johnston in front. Can't find it. Utah will clear this one all the way back down. On net, so no icing for them. Almost bobbled by Labushkin into the Dallas net, but still gained control. Stolen away and neutralized by Utah. Kesselring with it. Throws that one on net. Stenlund looking for the rebound there. Won't find it. 5.5 now. Thrown at the net. Ottinger tries to reach for the save. Maselli now with it. That one goes wide. Kept in by Cole at the left side point. Racing around. Maselli in front misses the shot entirely there. Robertson will steal it away. Stolen away by Kerfoot. Back up the other way. It cuts to the middle. Maselli right side with it. Back down to the point. Cole with it. Moves deep behind the net. Stolen away there. Koliachonic thinks about moving up to grab it. Won't be able to. Robertson throws this one wide. Milka pushes it to the right corner just in case. Kerfoot looking to push this one up there, neutral ice on a clear, not able to. Moving up, shot, steal the one there. That one goes wide. Tied up, he'll regain control, looking for Stankoven in front. Can't find it. Utah looking to clear this one down. Cooley trying to beat Harley there. Won't be an icing. Still in the Dallas zone. 4.5 now. Back up the other way with it. Stankoven, it looked like a shot on net. That one saved by Vejmelka. Good Lord, both teams with some beautiful chances. It's just been rushes back and forth all night. Goalies getting their work out tonight. Still tied at 2 with about 5 to play. Still plenty of time to make something happen. Listening to Utah Dallas on Utah 801, Utah Hockey Radio. We'll be back after the short commercial break. Four and a half left in the third, still tied at 2. Shots currently sitting 32-23 in favor of Utah, which I didn't notice until it was cut in a break there. Looking at third specifically, Utah outshooting Dallas 10-4 in this third. So while Dallas has had the better rushes, Utah proving they're doing a great job of poking that puck away, defensive chances, keeping it away. Right side draw, Utah zone. One back by Dallas, thrown from the right side point, hits a body, and it'll end up in the right corner. Utah looking to clear. It'll take a couple bounces, and they'll regain control. Bukestad trying to chip it up to himself. Harley will get to it first. Circling around the Dallas net. Moving up over his own blue line. Pass up to Steele, cutting through the middle. Shot on net, saved by Vejmelka. Almost loses the rebound there, but dives down to make the save. 4:03 left in the third now. Both teams getting a little chippy after that hold there by Vejmelka, but not too bad compared to some of the other games. Shots now sitting 32-24 Utah. I hadn't realized how many shots Utah had during this third, especially given they had the power play opportunity, so it wasn't shocking to be out shooting Dallas the way they had with equal pressure. It's good to see on the Utah end. Left side draw, Utah zone. One back by Utah. They'll push it behind their own net. Sergachev will get to first, looking to move that out right side. He will, but clears it too well. Or no, they won't call an icing on that. Looked like they were gonna. Dumba looking to push this one up. Sergachev will clear it right back out of the Utah zone. Kerfoot will push it into the Dallas zone. Dumba will grab it. Maselli trying to knock that one out of the air. Won't be able to. Donov, or that will be an offsides. Donov trying to get something set up along the left side boards, but not able to for the offsides call. 3:39 left in the third now. Still tied at 2. Dallas all game has really been from about that. It's been all game, but after that second, the end of the second going into the third, they've really been pushing to get that next goal. Because I have a feeling if they're thinking if they let Utah get this next goal, they're not going to let it up. They haven't had a lead all night, so it'll be crucial for them. Left side dot outside the Utah zone, one back by Utah. Push back into their zone for just a second. Gunther trying to get it in. Left side, he will. Haskinen will get to it first. Cooley trying to pressure, not quite able to. Dumped out by Dallas. Cole will get to it in the Utah zone. Moved up along the right side boards. Neutral ice. Cooley doubling back into his own zone. He'll get it back for Cole. Pressure in the Utah zone, so forced to just ring that up. Haskinen will get to it first in the Dallas zone. Tied up right corner, can't quite control it. McMain fighting for it. Will end up in front to Duchesne. Utah can't do much with it. 3 minutes left in the third now. Haskinen, he'll chip this one up to neutralize Utah, trying to race for it. They'll grab it back at their own blue line. Schmaltz fighting for it. He'll move up with it, trying to put that one in front for Keller. He'll move right side, throws that one in front, looks for a rebound, won't find it. Johnston moving up the other way. He'll chip this in left side of the Utah zone. Vejmelka forces to dump this around left corner. Mata trying to fight for it. 3 Utah players now tied up along these left side boards, trying to prevent. Can't quite see who on Dallas. Look like Beck, the one they're trying to prevent from getting to the puck there. Doesn't matter. Hayton looking to clear right side, won't be able to. Shot from Dallas, right side point. That one goes wide. Keller will pick it up. Quick pass up to neutral ice. Schmaltz with it. He'll get it up to Valimaki in the left side corner. Tied up by Stankoven behind the net. Keller coming in to help. He'll ring it all the way around to the left side point. Sergachev not able to hold it. 2 minutes left in the third now. Sergachev back at his own blue line. Leaves this one back. Krause with it now. Quick passes up by Utah through neutral ice. Bukestad will chip this in left corner. Harley will get to it first. Cleared out by Dallas. Cole racing forward. He's got Robertson right on his tail. Forced to move this around to Maselli along the left side boards. Back to Maselli. Trying to move up right side. He'll cut in. That one poke checked away by Dallas, though, and they'll move this one back up the other way. Hintz throws this one wide as he's just trying to look for something tonight. Haskinen trying to get that one around to Dodonov. Won't find it. Dallas throws another one in front. That one goes wide. Minute 15 now left in the third. Utah back in their own zone. Maselli tries to chip this into neutral ice. Won't be able to. Harley will dump it instead. Vejmelka behind his own net pushes it right corner for Cole. Utah not able to clear, but it bounces right back to Cole. Looking to clear on the second attempt. They will. Dallas will pick it up back at their own blue line. Less than a minute now. Utah able to get this one right back out of their zone. Lindell. Quick passes in. Kesselring looking to clear this one out. It'll take a bounce in front. Stolen away by Johnston. Great defense from Utah to prevent any shots from going there. McBain back up the other way, left side. Too much pressure from Lyubushkin, though. He'll throw this around to the left side boards. 25 seconds now. Cooley can't do much with it. Be tied up along the boards and neutralized now. 18 seconds. Be dumped into the Utah zone. Sergachev will get to it first. Back in his own zone. 10 seconds. We'll see if Utah wants one last rush. Schmaltz pass up to Keller. Keller looking for anybody. He'll end up in the right corner for Hayton. 3 seconds. Looking for a quick pass in front. Poke checked away by Dallas. And this one needs extra. Final shots at the end of the third, 33-24 in favor of Utah. Looking at third specifically, 11-5 Utah. Well, not a shock that this game needs overtime. Oh, this has been a fantastic game between both teams. Just rushes back and forth, plenty of shots, great offense. We'll see what overtime brings. Don't go anywhere. Utah, Dallas, tied at 2. See you back in about 5 minutes for overtime. overtime. Utah, Dallas tied at 2. Maselli with both goals for Utah tonight, looking for the hat trick. Dallas just looking for the win. If nothing else, if you're Utah, you got a point from Dallas tonight. So 3 of 8 points so far on this road trip. Looking to go 500. This game, just a back and forth all night. Rushes back up the other way. One team would have an opportunity, then the other. What a fantastic game this has been. Opening draw, one back by Utah, dumped left corner. Sergachev will get to it first. He'll wait behind the Utah net as I believe Stenlin goes to change. He's got Keller with him, and he's got Gunther with him. Johnston, Duchesne. Doesn't matter. Keller moving up with it. Tries to cut in front with it. A shot. That one goes wide. Sergachev racing to keep this one in. Won't be able to. He'll move back into neutral ice. Heiskanen, the third for Dallas. Utah back in their own zone. Keller trying to cut up. He's got Schmaltz with him. Robertson able to poke this one back behind the Dallas net. Heiskanen will hold and he'll wait for it and he'll move out with it. Left back, Dallas. Hintz doubling back into his own zone as he waits for more to change. Here's Harley moving in a shot. That one pushed away by Vejmelka. Kept in left side, but Utah moving back up the other way with it now. Schmaltz up the left side. Slows. He's got Mata. Doubling back the left side point. He'll just move out of the zone. Pressured by Hintz. All the way back to the Utah end. 3:40 left in overtime. Mata will try on the second attempt here. Gets it to Cooley. Over to Krause along the right side. Back to Cooley. Dancing at that left point with it. Tries to cut up a shot. That one goes wide. Held in along the left side boards by Robertson. Back in his own zone. 3:20 left in overtime now. Cuts up through the middle. Has an open lane to himself. Moves in. Backhand. Saved by Vejmelka just barely. Utah back up the other way. Krause with it. 2-on-1. 3-on-1. Maselli looking for 3. Gets that one over to Krause. Saved by Ottinger. He'll push this one out quickly. Stankoven racing up with it. He's got Ben with him. Can't quite control the puck. Sergachev able to get back in time. Back down to the left side point. Dallas will move this one out of the zone. Ben, he'll give it to Heiskanen. 2:45 left in overtime now. Heiskanen, he'll move in. He'll leave this back for Duchesne. Circling that left side point. Trying to get up into the slot. He'll move right side. Can't quite cut in front like he wants to. Back to Stankoven at the point. Stankoven trying to cut in a shot. That one hits the shoulder of Vejmelka. Stays out though. Heiskanen will pick this one up. Cutting back into the Utah zone. Just for a second though, he decides to double back. Leaves this for Johnston. Johnston cuts in, doubles back as well. He'll try right side, doubles back again at that Utah blue line. Pass across, Duchesne trying to cut in right side, looks to get in front with it, slows right in front. Dallas, a quick shot and they'll score. That one ends up in front. Not sure who had the shot there, but Duchesne tries to cut in front with it. Pretty much slows right in front of Ottinger, in front of Vejmelka. And then Dallas able to swoop in, I guess just get a quick little backhand in front. Harley, it looks like, is taking that one home. See what the app has to say, and we'll see what the replay. Because it really just looked like Duchesne cut in front, couldn't get much with it, and then that one poked in. Yep, Harley with the goal, his 5th of the season. Duchesne and Johnston with the assists, 22nd and 20th, respectively. If we can cut away from all the players, I'd really like to see this replay. Still just skating around. I wonder if Turney is thinking about maybe challenging this. But Dallas to the locker room, so it doesn't look like it. Let's see here. Duchesne cuts right into the front. That one, oh, yep, that's exactly what it is. Duchesne tries to cut in front, loses the puck. It pretty much sits right in front. And then Harley coming in right behind him, able to poke this one away, just get this one quickly. It looks like under the shoulder or under the arm of Vamelka. Beautiful little play there. He has the first one quite nice, and then Duchesne pokes it out just enough to get this one over to Harley. So Utah will be taking a loss. At least they get a point tonight. That's something against Dallas. Could be worse, I guess. Still, what a fantastic game between both teams tonight. Just incredible offense from both sides of the ice. Defense was incredible. Goaltending matchup for the ages. Final shots 35-28 in favor of Utah. Looking at the overtime 5-2 in favor of Dallas. Next game for Utah, back at home for a 9-game homestand. Starting off against the Stanley Cup champions, the Florida Panthers. However, there will not be a call for that game as I will be going to that one. So meet me back here, I believe Friday the 10th. Utah continues the the homestand against San Jose. There also won't be one for Saturday as I have work, so it'll be a very much one-on, one-off type thing, but I'll throw that in the community notes with the rest of them. As for this, I have been Taryn Holmes. This is Utah 801, Utah Hockey Radio. Have yourself a good rest of the night.